number one funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's number one funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. This is, in fact, Independence Day. And they say, Rodney, you doing a show on the 4th of July? Well, what the fuck? What else I got to do? I ain't got nowhere else to be. So I said, here we go. My guy, he's always rocking with me. I get a chance to go on his shows as well. Welcome to the show, Mr. J.P. Justice.
Yes, sir.
JP?
What's going on? What's going on? Happy 4th of July,
you,
everybody. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Man, listen, we're going to do the hand claps. You know, we got to get you. We got to get you an official sound. What the? What
that could be what you was looking for, right?
No, not at all. That's not.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, J.P. Justice. Hey, hey, man. How are you, bro? King Table Talk was dope this week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, bro. My new format for King Table. First off, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. I'm doing great, Rodney. Thank you. I hope you're celebrating your 4th safely and festively. Right, that word. Festively. I hope you celebrate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Not a professional comedian, but if he ever decides to be one, he would be probably a very good. He's the funniest human beings I know. And I don't know if we're gonna get a chance today, but I really enjoyed playing dominoes against him. You know, he lulled me into a sense of security last time we played. He was talking about the real life shit. Whooping ass, and I got sad. Welcome to the show, Cole D. Parker. What's up, Cole?
What's going on, family, man? I just beat your ass after I got out of my head. Just tell the truth.
I need you to stick your head. All right.
First of all, I ain't never seen a battle of applause ever until y'all two niggas.
Hey, well said. Cole Parker's in the building.
I'm here.
I know you get those all the time. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm doing phenomenal, man. I'm shocked you got me here on the 4th. You know, I was a little intoxicated yesterday.
Are you barbecuing today?
I definitely am not.
Are you going somewhere? Are you looking forward to some? You're not a meat guy.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Is that pause? Is that pause worthy?
Wow.
Now I think about it, I hope y'all not either.
Yeah, right. Wow. You just gonna just throw that out there like that?
Well, first of all, JP is 6'8", anyway, 300 pounds. So he's getting some meat.
Hey, yo. You just gonna throw that around like that? Poor.
That's pretty terrible.
Hey, man. Hey, it stormed last night too. So I'll tell you about it in a second. Let me bring on my other guest. Really love this. She pops in all the time. Sometimes you see her, she's Candy Kids TV, but she's also the only Michelle C. Welcome to the show, Miss Michelle C.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
Oh shit. Michelle is in the building. Where that be?
What's the little sparkly one that you had, the little raffle dazzle one?
Oh, you want the fairy dust.
Yeah.
Fairy dust. Twinkles and shit. Rodney's pressing every right one.
Hold on, wait. This is a song my buddy made for me. My wife be worried about me. She don't want me to lie. All right. We already live. Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. This is Rodney Perry Live, the podcast. Where we discuss the whatever I feel like a particular day. I'm gonna throw some stuff out at y'all. So JP and I had a conversation not long ago. JP professes he's a comic book guy. He professes to know everything, all things comic book. Were you a comic book person, Michelle C? Do you give a damn?
Not at all.
I'm sure that's part of being a woman. Cole Parker, do you care about comic books?
Well, I would say I drew comics when I was younger, but next to that,
Really?
not to that level of commitment, I would say that JP has.
What is that? What is that book, JP? What is that?
This is the encyclopedia of all comic book heroes of Marvel and the encyclopedia of all comic books DC.
Wow.
So let me ask you this, JP Justice. Let's talk about on this Independence Day that some black people push back on in terms of being an American. You know, I tell people all the time, I get that we, you know, as black people, we beef with the idea of America, you know, and as we should.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this holiday celebrates its independence, America's independence from England, British rule. And, you know, the red coats are coming, all that good stuff. So it became ratified July 4th, 1776, which did another 100 years for slavery to be abolished. How about that? But let's not jump on that today just yet. I wanted to, what's fondest 4th of July memories? Fondest 4th of July memories, Cole Parker.
I would say my fondest July 4th memory was it's going to be mean. Let's start there. Okay.
Okay, why not?
When I was young in LA, I had to be about 13, 14. Me and some friends thought it'd be a good idea to release some firecrackers in a building.
Wow, that's not a good idea.
It's even worse when it was the VA hospital.
No,
So,
you didn't.
You know, we did.
Is the statute of limitations over on that?
I don't know. I think I'm going to prison now.
Oh, don't go. I can't let
I
that
think
happen.
I just said I'm
We'll
going.
delete the podcast for it. We let that happen.
But that's my fondest memory because I realized how stupid that was then, even though it was very fun, you know. So.
Hey, listen, that was genius because that was the perfect place to light off the fireworks if you wanted the greatest reaction. See, I'm from
That's
Harlem,
what I thought.
and I do menacing things like that all the time. So I am so mad that I didn't think about that.
I don't know who I took out. Let's start there. You know, I might have took a couple people out, but you know, I didn't stay around.
PTSD.
If I'm in the VA hospital and I hear some damn loud ass fireworks, I might run up out of there. Granny Wiles is in the building today. Madeline is here. Good morning, y'all. Cole.
What up, man?
That's what she said. I'm sure that was her voice a little bit.
Yep.
Granny Wiles said, "I heard nothing." What does that mean?
Hey, listen, bro. You gotta understand. Growing up, it's some menacing things, bro. You know, to us it was fun, and I'm quite sure looking back, people go, but listen, bro, that is great right there. I would love.
I know. Like growing up, this wasn't fun for me, but I seen guys like stick M80s in the dog's ass.
Oh.
See, I think those guys are gay.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't know if they're gay or not.
That's a level of menacing.
I would think a gay person would be more loving than that. JP Justice, fondest 4th of July memories.
I'll be very honest with you. Like 4th of July really never meant anything to me. Barbecues growing up really wasn't. And by the time I got into comedy, 4th of July was the day that we went out and did comedy. So it doesn't have no fond memory to me. I don't hold nothing to it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting to me. Interesting. Like it was always a time for our family to kind of get together for us. Michelle C, 4th of July memories, fondest one.
I'm like JP. We didn't give a damn about the 4th of July. Only thing I got sick of with all them damn firecrackers up till 4 o'clock in the morning. At some point, go to bed.
Hey, Jason Banks, what's up, brother?
And it's like for me to 4th of July was like making your neighborhood into Beirut. It would be smoky and I mean just that smell of the fireworks in the air, of you know, and people doing their own thing. I like it always amazed me how much money people spent on the 4th.
Yeah, those damn
People
fireworks.
spend tons of money on fireworks.
Here's the thing that go ahead, Cole.
I'm just saying they're expensive. You know, as a father of 5 kids, I spent a lot of fucking money on damn fireworks. You know, I just shoot at my kids.
What the hell?
You know
You know
what I'm saying? Add excitement and everything. You make it through, you're free. You know what I mean? You're independent. Independent.
Yo, that's hilarious. Listen, I don't know if because you lived in Chicago. You said you was in LA.
Yeah, LA.
So you know, fireworks weren't at our disposal the way it is to like the rural area places.
Yeah, New York is so close to get you shoot out some fireworks, you can shoot somebody.
No, I'm saying it was against the law to have. It's against the law to have them. So if you get caught with fireworks, you can technically get put in jail. But it's so much of it. Oh yeah. So it's against the law to sell it, and it's against the law to have them. But we shoot them off anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How about this, guys? What are you looking forward to eating, if anything? You know, Cole, I know you're a pescatarian.
Yeah. I believe in God though. But you know, you know, some people get it mixed up. But you know, I don't really have one particular dish that I really care for. Really, I like to fuck up other people's barbecues on July 4th. Come in, like talk about you in your own damn house, drink your liquor, and leave.
But you made it through. You was around hip hop wise. This is 50 years of hip hop. You seen some hip hop. You've been to some hip hop barbecues, I'm sure.
Oh, I've been to some like old Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre in the park. Yeah, of course, I've done all that. You know.
Wow.
I did that back in the day. You know, when I was gallivanting in the world of music.
Yes.
Wait a minute, so what did you do in music? Rap, sing, what?
I actually went promotions and marketing. Death Row. So yeah. That was my former life. You know.
Yay.
Hey, they just announced a very important concert going on for the 50th year of hip hop. And I don't know if you guys, I know Rodney doesn't because Rodney doesn't know hip hop like this, but here we go. They just announced.
I see how excited you are to get close to that mic.
Right.
Hey, yo, what the? Hey,
Pause.
All right, I see Rodney. Ooh, how are you?
Rolled up on that one.
Here we go. They just announced at Lincoln Center, which is a very elite type performance. Prestigious, right. Finally, Big
Bob
Daddy
Good says rock the bells and Queens.
Big Daddy, we're gonna get to that in a second. Big Daddy Kane and Rakim is doing
nice.
Now. If anybody,
I'm sure they've worked together before, but that sounds like a hell of a
listen
show.
to this. Did you hear this guy? That's exactly how I know you don't know. Them two have had a 40-year rivalry.
Yeah.
Where they deliberately not worked with one another a single day because back in the 80s, Big Daddy Kane was like the flashy Jay-Z, and
he was a bigger act. Yes.
He was like the Nas of that time.
He was a bigger act.
He was a bigger act than what?
Than Rakim.
We're not gonna.
I can't agree with that one.
We're not gonna have this. Let's go to the next topic. Let's go back.
He had a different audience. We'll say
right, that. Exactly. So
yeah, but he was commercially a bigger act. He transcended New York.
How about I'm gonna get out of it? I'm from Los Angeles. I don't want
to. All right, we gonna move on.
Well, let's talk about it. We don't have to move on. Let's go.
Let me tell you. So here in New York City, where this rivalry happened, where this rivalry started,
New York claims everything hip hop.
Well,
Jesus Christ! All right,
these two have taunted each other.
Stop being for 1 second.
These two have taunted each other in
word. COVID came out your mouth when you sneezed.
That was pretty good, Cole.
Thank you.
Here go one for you, Wild West. Pretty good. That was pretty good, Cole. Hold on. That was pretty good. Oh, it's not even here. Okay, anyway. So anyway, these two have had a rivalry and they taunted one another for the last 20 to 30 years.
They taunted.
Where they would show up,
You
they would
pause me.
Where's taunt? Where's the questionable?
Taunted. Men don't taunt each other.
Of course we do.
First of all, JP, I'm kind of worried about you because Rodney has corrected a lot of your vocabulary. And I know Rodney really well.
Listen, you know what it is? He's trying.
No.
I'm from Harlem, and we do pause all day. When something is suspect in the conversation,
my God.
I'm like, hey, pause.
So Cole, real quick story. So JP's in Atlanta, and he stayed by the house. So, I'm trying to show him JP doesn't like commercial restaurants. He want to go to the spots.
Okay.
So we should have called you because you know all the spots.
I'm the spot guy.
I was like, I'm taking him to Papados for a good meal. He's like, no, man, I need to go to the spots. I'm like, the spot right now is Papados. And he enjoyed it. He has to admit he enjoyed it. But so we kicking it around that day. And he's pausing me all day. Pause, Rodney. Pause, nigga. What was that? Pause.
That's
all day.
Or even be a, hey, yo, wow. Hey,
That's
yo,
Harlem.
Wow, hold up.
That's Harlem.
And so Michelle C, JP go to the cologne counter in Macy's, Cumberland Mall.
Okay.
Young man is in charge of the counter. He said, "How you guys doing today?"
That's how he said it.
Report.
Yeah, no, he was clearly of the produce section.
And he was spraying cologne like on these little cars. Smell that. What you think? And, he was like, cologne, like, okay, that's cool. Blah, blah, blah. He said, you can't really tell what that is. He sprays his damn hand.
Mm-hmm.
He handed it to me. I've been smelling your goddamn hand.
Where was the pause
like
then?
Hey,
he give it to JP. JP leaning. Oh yeah, that was good. I was like, hold up, pause.
Hey yo,
super pause.
What did I say as I was doing it? I was going.
He was leading it. He's like, I shouldn't be doing this.
You got it. Emotions was high, and he was just like this. Yeah, and I was like this. I said, God damn it.
You didn't grab his pinky and pull it in, did you?
Oh my God, Cole. No,
your hand. I need to see your hand, young man.
Let me see.
Did it at least smell good?
It was actually an outstanding fragrance.
That's not even the hand I sprayed. That's my
Right, come to find out.
Oh, my bad. That's the wrong hair. This is the hair.
Yes,
you can just smell it man meat.
See, pause. Hey.
Matter of fact, where's the stop button? Right, not man meat.
Hey.
I've had this for years because my name is JP Justice. I got this years ago.
I know where we were going. You were reaching far back.
Yeah. I want to somehow use this. I got to put a camera on this so that when people be like, "Hey, yo, wow, God, he went there." I'm gonna do it in the court. In the court.
Pause gavel.
Get the court sound like, the dishevelness of it all.
Terrible. Oh wow.
Hey, now let's talk about some memorable barbecue fashions, because like my uncles, them dudes love like bright colors. They would do like, I seen a dude yesterday on Instagram. He's like, "Oh, this is a great barbecue fit." It was a yellow suit, and I was saying to myself, "Nigga, you going to eat ribs in a yellow suit?"
He going to Easter.
Get the hell out of here.
He don't give a fuck about it.
My pet peeve, I hate to go to pool parties. Nobody in the
Yeah.
So if you go to a pool party and no one's in a pool, do you then get in?
Come on, hey Cole, why you setting them up like that? Why you setting them up, Cole?
I'm just saying,
why you setting them up, Cole?
Guy who you complaining about?
Rodney, you my boy. Don't answer that.
What's wrong with that?
Right,
okay,
nothing wrong with it. Go ahead, Rodney.
Rodney, answer it.
I mean, I'm not a swimmer anyway, so I can't say I'll be the one to break the ice, but You know, I've been known to jump on the dance floor. Nobody would get on there.
So
I could see me doing something like that.
do you jump in a pool or take the stairs?
I'm not jumping in. Did you see that Rick Ross jumping off the
Okay.
diving board?
It fucking tore his ACLs.
Knees game all the way out.
Man,
What
that young man looked like.
What happened?
First of all, Rick Ross's body confidence is amazing.
He jumped up like this. His knees on this one went like this, and then he just fell into the pool.
Oh my God, man, dude! When did fat people get so confident?
Lizzo did it.
Lizzo, I give.
I agree.
Well done, Lizzo. And,
Wait. Heavy D didn't do it.
Heavy D stayed covered.
Yeah, but Heavy D, he wasn't naked all over the internet.
Heavy D kept his clothes on.
Like Biggie, you can't really get that to them.
Mama
Ross
Miss
is one
is
of
in the
the first.
building. What's up, Mama Miss?
Rick Ross and Lizzo pretty much said, "Fuck it."
Hey, in this 50th year,
Shouts out to my buddy Hopgood. Mr. Hopgood, welcome to the show.
here we go.
What's going on?
Hopgood is hot off his trip to Essence Festival. How was Essence, Hopgood?
Hey man, that thing, it was amazing. The deal that Dougie Fresh put on with Kane and EPMD, it was amazing.
KRS One.
Yeah, KRS did. KRS
Nice.
won. It was amazing.
Who did best, KRS-One or Big Daddy Kane?
Ooh, you know, both of them my boys. That's hard.
You done gave him high pressure.
That's hey, they both hey. Kane did his dance. He got this young cat that dances with him called Tata. Tata's a beast. And but KRS came out. Just man, both of them.
Kitties. Something happened.
I just
JP
dropped the
has
bomb
got a plane passing over.
because he said Kane was good. He had Tata, but KRS won.
No. I said both of them were just amazing.
So you said they were
They're on the
good.
same level. I mean, here's the deal. I went through the whole Kane era in college. I'm really good friends with Kane and Saquon. And I'm good with KRS too. Both of them were electric. The crowd got up and went crazy for both of them. If you were there and you felt the energy in the room, it was just a love fest the whole time through. So I can get down with both. I get down with both of them.
Right now, everybody's doing it for the culture, which it should be done. Don't get it twisted. It should be done for the culture right now. But I lived the era. I lived the era when them two was coming up, and KRS-One was destroying anything that was in his path. Anything he was straight eating. Trust me. Big Daddy Kane had the Raw, Set It Off. He had the Symphony, blah blah blah.
The big hits.
You gotta understand the reign of.
We're about to. I'm 53, so I came up in that era too.
Now
I'm going to say this: Kane's range has been beyond KRS's. I'm gonna tell you why.
He's a bigger star.
Not so much as he's a bigger star. Kane birthed Jay-Z. That's it.
Jesus Christ?
No. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Kane birthed Jay-Z.
Hold up.
We're not going to talk about.
If Jesus Christ was a rapper,
Jesus Christ.
Kane birthed Jay-Z.
We're not going to talk about the we need to do this on another podcast because we're going to talk about
that's a whole nother conversation.
But real quick, let me say this: we're going to talk about influences of the rappers. Don't get me wrong, Kane has great influence on hip hop and rap, but you really gotta hear and understand and the respect level. Who went on last in that show?
Megan Thee Stallion.
No, that's Sunday.
Hilarious.
That was Sunday. Doug went on last.
Who?
Dougie
Fresh. Dougie Fresh. But let me tell you the law in hip hop. The law in hip hop is
New York hip hop.
No, the law in hip hop, period, is no one goes on behind Chris. That's the law in hip hop. Ask any hip hop artist. When Chris gets on the show, that's it.
Chris was cold-blooded. I mean, he was cold-blooded. He is cold-blooded. He is on my
all right. Nobody cares. All right, moving on. Especially me.
Right, we need Ed Lover on here.
Hey, come on, son. Hey, that's my man.
Yeah.
All right. I saw this video. I had to grab it. I'm glad you reminded me, Cole. What if she says no?
Yo, everybody stand up!
No,
My
she put
mother
it
said, oh,
down.
that sucks.
What fool sits
Oh.
courtside, put his girl behind all these fucking damn NBA players, and then be like, "Yo, you want to marry me over the dudes right in front of you?" No, thank you.
Oh, that's
Nobody want
horrible.
to marry her. She's just regular. Like,
Well, first of all, she got a
how do you
misdemeanor
check the
jacket
room
on.
before you do that? Like, shouldn't you know she's gonna say yes, Cole?
I don't know. You know, I don't know if you can. Right? You can have the discussion. You know, women lie like men lie. Right? Oh yeah, I love you, baby. Oh yeah. You know, to the next. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, if she says no, you just got to. If you want to be public, you got to deal with the public side. If she says no, you know, do like I do. Don't even ask. Just be like, you want to go
Don't
get
even
married? Come on.
ask. Michelle C, a guy,
Come on with me.
you know, is there a situation where you wouldn't go
Wait,
ahead
but you
and go along with it?
get past that long ass yarn like you don't need a nap.
Who, me?
No, Rodney was yarning for days.
Oh, yeah, he don't care. He don't even know he did it.
I know exactly what I did.
Okay, what's the question?
Stay focused, Michelle C. The guy, a guy proposes to you. Is there a scenario where you say no?
Yeah, if I don't love him and I don't want to marry him, I'm saying no. Period. But I'm not going to
Really?
embarrass him though.
Oh,
I'm
so
not going to
lie.
embarrass him like that though.
You're gonna lie and then tell him at home I was just playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, baby, we need to talk. No, I'm like that. He did too much
You
for
can't
for
say
her
yes
him to be
ever
embarrassed
if you
like
don't
that.
love him, though, right?
I mean, I'm gonna tell him the truth, but I don't want to embarrass him in front of thousands of people.
I think he got a better chance of getting another honey if you do like fuck him up and just be like, you know.
Oh yeah,
no.
I feel sorry for him. Yeah, that's simple.
Right. You know how much pussy he got in that room after that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just
Well, I don't know, because if she said no, she might have a reason. I'm not looking at that dude like, oh, she's horrible.
You'd be surprised how many dudes want that.
As
nice
a guy
guy.
that's been done dirty by a woman, the sympathy ploy is pretty good. I give it that.
Okay.
Hey yo, but you put yourself out there. You do a public proposal, and the girl says no. What do you do, Hollywood Hop?
Man, you sit there and be like, you know, you just been punked, right?
Got to play it off.
You got to play it off.
I'd probably be like, fuck you.
I don't want you no way.
Man.
What are you talking about, JP?
Michelle C's audio is peaking. Like you can go into the audio levels yourself. No, you don't have to do it, Michelle C. You go into the audio levels yourself and you can bring down people's volumes privately. So when you go on the show and you got multiple people, you got to, as they talk, you can hear their peaking levels. And I got peaks.
I can't control her audio.
Yeah, you can. You can.
That's like a tutorial after the show.
Right, exactly. I text him on the side and he gonna put me on Front Street. I'm like, God damn, Rodney.
I mean, if I can fix it now, I'll fix it now. But I don't see a way to fix it now.
Look at those 3 buttons on the side of her name. And it says something adjust audio, adjust her audio, something like that.
Kick from studio, band forever.
Damn. These are all bad
mic
options.
settings.
Mic settings. Go into our mic settings. Make sure
Get rid of, kill.
Right.
Make sure that
Right,
button
mama.
Ever again.
Show her what no really means.
Got
Say
me
something
reading
there.
shit on my show.
1 2 1 2.
I don't know. I turned it down a little
What's
bit.
funny is your ring light got your glasses looking like your camouflage in their background. It's like dot. They keep going all the way across.
So what happens when that happens like that is that people come in and the sound distorts them to the point where they'll leave. So you always gotta, whenever you do a show with multiple people, bang, that's the first thing I do is fix everyone's level.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that
not
was
ever
one
gonna
to
do
grow
that
on.
again, but thank you.
Make that a YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, no, no worries. Hey, it's Rodney Perry. You're doing the Rodney Perry live. Let's go. I'm starting to wish I hadn't done this show. I'm sleepy as hell.
You. I was like, why the
I'm
fuck
gonna
did I
keep going in
choose
and
you?
out. You know, can't
They
control
keep
that.
calling me, Rodney. They calling me. I put it on. I blocked it twice.
Hey, Hopgood, is Essence still the grown-up freak Nick?
Bruh, it's an understatement. Understatement. I'll have to show
So
you the
you
pictures
got
and
to
the text
destroy
messages.
the middle women?
Man, the women are aggressive. Very aggressive.
Oh, they're very aggressive.
I felt fond of this weekend.
So would they grab you? What type of stuff are they doing out there?
Well, I had a lady grab me. She was like, "My God, you got to be somebody. You are dressed. You look amazing. Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Sure." She said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm Esther and Bobo's middle son." So she was like, "Oh no!" So no, I'm just a regular
is
person.
that on ET? That's what you probably said.
Yeah. So, you know, and I had my gear going. I had my hat going. I was doing my 1-2 thing, and it was just women were really just stopping.
How much luggage do you take out there? Because you ironing at some point, or do you just?
No, I send it out to the. As soon as I get to the hotel, I send it down to the laundry and have them dry clean and bring it right back. But okay. I took a hanging bag, a suitcase, my duffel bag, my hat box, and my backpack.
Sound like you was on a Tom Joyner cruise.
Do you take like music? Like, do you take like a little mini speaker for the room?
No.
So you don't set the ambiance in the room?
No. We gonna be the ambiance.
you don't want to hear nothing but slapping, bodies moving.
I need to hear myself because I'm vocal. I'm vocal. I'm talking about when we met. And,
what? That was one of the questions
I'm waiting on. Yeah.
Men moaners, groaners, or shit talkers.
But it was really this year was the best year I've ever been. It was the best lineup.
Really, and you've been to several of those, right?
I've been to 17.
Jesus.
You've been to 17 Essence Fest, dude. I promised myself I would not go to Essence Fest until they booked me, and I'm just for whatever reason I'm just not on their radar, man. They haven't booked me.
Well, we're gonna change that. I met a lot of people. We're gonna talk after this. I got some really solid connects. It's going down.
Nice.
I mean, I get it. It's a woman event, you know. Like I know that they do. Did they have comedy as a part of the event this year?
Deion Cole was the host. And then they had a lounge, a separate lounge with Christopher Williams, another friend of mine, and Rpive Crockett. They did a separate lounge with D Nice. They used to book comics. But see, here's the lick now. If you are a comedian or someone of stature, like I was with Sherry too for a lot of the weekend, United Healthcare booked her to do something at the convention center.
Right.
McDonald's booked Rpive and Christopher Williams.
Got it. So people sponsor certain events. So
right.
The Essence is the greater event.
You know who else booked for this? Rick Michaels.
Oh, really? What he booked?
He's a wilding out.
Yeah, he brings comics down all the time. He gets us all the time.
So you been to Essence?
No, I don't want to go. I have no desire to go.
Why?
You got why not?
Why not?
Because I don't have any desire to go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna argue with you, brother. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go.
That was the simplest, worst answer you could have come up with. But
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I can understand people going, "What do you mean you don't want to go?" I don't want to go.
Are you more of an introvert?
No, it's not that. It's just that
you're a professional comedian. I mean,
what does that mean?
You would take the job.
Well, no, you see, this is the conversation. I don't have the desires that regular comedians have, so don't put me to the standard.
What's your desire, to make money?
My desire, sometimes my desire is to not even leave New York no more. If I could do this Spike Lee's way or Woody Allen, and do it out of New York. Do my
Oh, you
career.
like to smash your daughter?
Well, if that's where you
Your
want to go,
adopted daughter?
I'm just
I was talking professional.
Pause.
Right, exactly.
That's
That's not a pause. That's not a pause situation. That's the call a cop situation.
Oh God.
Jesus
the
Christ.
feds.
You sound like Trump.
Right now, I'm feeling like I just want to stay in New York.
And
Oh,
brother,
really? But you could easily stay in New York and have a great career.
Right, exactly.
I kind of concur where you're coming from. For what I do, if I could just never leave the house and never leave social media and do what I do to make a living, that would be great. But in the world that we live in, people are visual, and you can meet the right people.
I think
and they'll
now
set
more
your
than
career
ever,
off.
you can actually do that. You could stay wherever you are,
Exactly.
and have a really fruitful
I have
career.
I have been on this road since 18, 19 years old. I have been on tours and all that kind of stuff. At the age of 53 now, the desire to wanting to move, I'm like, do I really have to? Can I do it here? I live in an exciting enough city where I can do it from here.
Well, I'll
I
take
feel
his
you. I'm
spot.
the
If they
same-
want to
I'm
take
the
me,
same
asses, I'll come.
There you go,
I'm the
mama.
same age. I'm the same age as you, so
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying about not, new friends and being around a lot of people. I don't, but I know that, especially with, like I said, what I do for a living, I got to be out there. And this year, I probably got more connects and perpetuated my career.
I mean, I never say it's
More
wrong
this
for other
year.
people. If that's what
You
you do,
just throw perpetuate in there. Well done.
He got the drum set.
and me and
Is
Rodney,
that your baby girl on the drums over there?
Nah, that was me. Hold on. Yeah, two for two, Hop. Good 2 for 2. He said he
That'll drive me
perpetuated
insane.
himself through the weekend. I was like, I don't know what does that require
Stay in one
lotion?
place would drive me crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I like to see. I want to see something new every day if I can. Yeah, that'll drive me crazy.
I mean, I get it. I mean, New York is one of those cities where you could literally see something different every day.
Right.
You know, you can go to a different borough. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, places,
you
you
can-
still see the same shit. The people look the same. The buildings look the same.
But-
the place smells the same.
but
well, you ain't never heard nobody.
I've been in New York.
what I'm saying is, I'm traveled out. Like I'll do. Let me tell you what
Are you traveled out?
bro. I'll travel now if the crew is going off, the family's going, so I can have fun with them there. But the
Right.
actual packing, getting dressed, going through. Yo, there was a time that I had to get off the plane because I just couldn't sit on the plane no more. I can't do this. Can't do this no more. I got to get off this plane.
But there's levels to travel. Like I'm traveling different now than I did when I first started.
Yeah, you told me.
Like I'll take a first class flight. I'll stay in a nice hotel. So it ain't the same. It ain't the same as it was at the outset. But I get it. As we get older, you like, yo, I don't really feel like if I'm navigating the airport or, and this what I've learned, that you have to allow the universe to get out of your way sometimes.
It kills people because people think that just because I'm a comedian, I'm supposed to have this type of desire. So when I tell them that I don't have that desire, I'm looked at as, well, what are you doing there? What were you in this for? There's many.
Who talk like that? Who's the person?
That's how.
Who talks like Uncle Rupert? So we can talk to him.
No,
about
that's Tracy Morgan.
What are you doing?
Talk to you like Tracy Morgan.
But I don't have those desires. I don't have those desires no more.
So when did that change?
It's been changing now for like nearly a decade, maybe or even more than a decade, but I tolerate it because I understand that this is my bread and butter and I make great money doing what I do traveling. So I'll do it, but if I had my way,
All right. Let's pivot a little bit into Black superheroes. JP, you're my go-to on this. I found a few. Let me know who I missed. I got longer. Black Panther, the top of the Storm, Luke Cage. Who is Sam Wilson?
Sam Wilson?
Sam Wilson is a black superhero.
I don't know.
Then Black Lightning, Vixen, a dude named John Stewart.
A dude named John Stewart.
Yeah, we ran
Blade.
the pictures.
Oh,
When
John
Blade,
Stewart is the Green
Blade,
Lantern.
what about
He's the
Blade?
Green Lantern. He's the Green Lantern. John Stewart is the Green Lantern.
Blade built Marvel.
Blade built Marvel. That's a fact.
Well, the cinematics.
Are we talking about?
Of course,
Are we talking
Miles
about real?
Morales. I'm sorry. How good?
Are we talking about real like superheroes or one that's played in in movies?
I don't know. Whatever you want to say, Mr.
I thought they was the same.
Meteor Man, Blank Man.
Meteor Man was a real superhero.
Our first superhero is I put my thing in action. Verb. I run, I leap, I run, I fly. That's what
Yeah, he did. To work, to play, to live,
to
love. Yeah, I remember that.
I ain't know
Dude, what the hell is that?
As the old
Schoolhouse
nigga,
Rock.
that's what that was.
That was an old nigga moment. I'm right there with y'all. You don't know what that is, Michelle? See, that was on the electric company.
That's what that is.
the Falcon. Somebody said the Falcon.
No, that was actually Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock, the Verb.
Oh.
But
Oh,
that's
that's
all the
right.
same
Yeah,
shit.
I
ain't
remember
it?
now, kind of.
Now you remember? Here's one we don't talk about. When Luther Vandross had his own deal on ABC, they did 4 of them.
That was a superhero.
Yes, he was
That's
Zach
what
of all
that
trades.
character was.
He was Zach of all trades. I still remember the theme song.
Oh my
He gonna sing it.
No, I'm serious. Listen up, children, if you want to know what tomorrow will bring and where you will go. Gotta find your dreams and goals. Time to pick your schemes and roles. It came on 4 times. He was telling you about getting a job, being a family man, planning your life.
If that's
It was
the
a cartoon.
if that's the case,
So his superhero was a father, black father.
I like
he had a shirt. He had a little sweater with Z on it. Said Zach of all trades. If you Google it right now, you'll see it.
Wow.
It came on 4 times and then they canceled it.
If that's the case, can we give it to Morgan Freeman for what was that he had?
Easy reader.
Easy reader.
Easy reader. Ooh.
Ooh. It's a senior movie.
Black
Right?
Mr. Rogers.
Bishop, black superhero.
I think we got off
Bishop
topic.
Bumblebee. I don't know if that's the card now. That's a guy named Bumblebee. He's a black superhero. Blue Marvel is a black superhero.
Ooh.
Somebody named Icon, Batwing,
Icon.
and somewhere in the DC universe, there's a black Batman.
Icon. I mean, no. What you just said? Black. You said Bat somebody.
Batwing. Batwing is like Robin, though.
No, Batwing is the guy who makes the outfit's son. His son decided to take one of the outfits from his father.
So he a seamstress?
Well,
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Pretty much.
I'm done. He flying through the earth and tape measuring needles. I'm done.
Batman is just a rich white man. He don't have no powers.
Everybody in this team.
True.
Nosy.
He's just got resources.
Yeah, he got resources.
and determination.
Iron Man the same way.
There you go.
Iron Man got a suit though.
Not only does he have a suit, he now has what they call a flux capacitor that keeps his heart alive.
Well, his heart is
He
he
got
got
a
a bad
pacemaker,
heart.
okay? Just because he got
He
a
said he's
pacemaker.
a
pacemaker.
superhero with a pacemaker. That's it.
Cole
Who's that one
Parker
that,
is on the show
Jamie Foxx
today.
played?
You're an entrepreneur. I wanted to have a chat about that before we get out of here, man. And would you consider yourself an entrepreneur, Hopgood?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about, and I know Michelle C is an entrepreneur. JP and I, by trade, by virtue of being a stand-up, it kind of forced us into entrepreneurial endeavors. So talk to me, man, about entrepreneur and have an idea that becomes a thing, Cole.
Well, so first you have to figure out, you have to be honest with yourself, right? We as a entrepreneur, as a creative, you tend to create ideas or come up with new strategies, concepts almost daily. It's always something that you want to just grow your business or start another business. So with that being said, you have these concepts, these ideas. You need to, like, we do each other, right? Like, I call you, like, yo, I got this idea. You call me, like, yo, what you think about? You know, you have a certain team of people that's around you that you could throw these ideas off of. And then you have to come up with a second step. Okay, well, how do I make this come to fruition? So this is where pretty much rubber meets the road, that concept. Your research, your market analysis, your bringing your service or your product to consumer or to business. It's a lot of different stages. So what the bad part is, you don't know if it's going to work till the end, but you can actually get a lot of people, focus groups and things like that, to see if it's a good idea, if nothing else. You know.
Your business, Divas and Events, like you just gave us a whole process. Did you know that process when you at the business's outset?
Well, when I first started, I had business acumen. So because of that, I was able to know what to do when someone else said, I want to start a business. They may have been they were most likely way behind the curveball than I was, because I knew, I majored in marketing. So a lot of different things I did understand about how to market the business, write a business plan. But everyone doesn't know that, and that doesn't make me better or worse than them, but it definitely does put me further up, further down the line of success. I mean, further forward towards success than they are, just because of the general information that I have. So no, I didn't know it worked. Who would have thought that I would have, when I had the concept of teaching women and girls self-defense, who would I have thought to think that I would have a trainer in Kuwait, one in Bermuda, teaching women in the police department in Kuwait? I never would have thought any of that, So that's what entrepreneurship does give you, the ability to conquer things that you can never foresee.
Wow, Michelle C. I consider you an entrepreneur. You got products that you sell. I've watched you slang this lipstick and stuff. How do you choose your product?
Pause.
When I started about 18 years ago, so I did a lot of research with different brands and manufacturers, and once I found a quality product, that's the one I went with. And so I kept pushing with that one.
Okay, that's one of many now. How do you what's your rule as far as like what you get excited about, what you actually lean into?
What's my rule about? I couldn't hear the last part.
What's your rule about deciding what to lean into? You know what I'm saying? Is the simple cost of it? Is it something you use? You know what I'm saying? Do you
I've
have
got to be
rules for
passionate
that?
about it. I have to be passionate about it. If it's something that I use, if it's something that I'm interested in, if it's something I like, I can be passionate about it and I can market it well. If I don't give a damn about it, I can't sell it. So I have to like it. I have to have passion behind it for me to be able to sell it and promote it.
So I got a question.
And you're not only an entrepreneur, but you're a creator as well. You created a game that that sweeping the nation. Talk to me about your game.
Sing-a-doo. Sing-a-doo is a family music game. It is one that all can play. It is a card game. So you're singing the melody of the song, but you can only use the word do. I'm a music lover. I'm a writer. I sing. So that was just the passion behind it. I love music, and it's just a fun game to play with your family, friends, get drunk, and have a good time.
No. Here goes. You're also a DJ, right? So
Yes.
you're DJing. Does it hit you like a eureka moment? Like, oh, I'm about to have these people do this song. Do.
Well, the sing-a-doo came from me just being silly. So that's real. I mean, my passion is music too, but the sing-a-doo just came from just being silly, the comedic side.
Got it. So you're in touch with that before you even found it. Hollywood Hopgood, you're a financial guy. You're selling a service that people don't know they need sometimes. How do you sell something that most people need but they don't know they need?
What I've been in business 11 years, and what's really have been a boon in my hat of business is the level of clientele that I've been able to touch. I help regular people alike, but when they see the post with the celebrities, and then I have the celebrities shout me out about the business, they're like, wow, these celebrities have the problems with their credit too. Absolutely. It's a universal thing. So a lot of them take a little bit of the pride out the window, and they'll tap into me like, well, hey, how can I fix myself? I know you used to dealing with so-and-so. I said, hey, before I can deal with so-and-so.
Person know their credit is bad already.
Yeah, everybody knows their
credit is bad. So you take advantage of the fact that people don't want to do it themselves. They don't want to they don't want to do the painstaking steps to fix their credit, because I can do what you do by himself, right?
Well, yes and no. A person, if you have to know the Fair Credit Reporting Act inside and out. You have to know what codes to look at when they're reporting it wrong, so you can refute it. You also have to know the laws of collection for all 50 states, the statute of limitations for collection, whether it be verbal or contractual. And and even just getting somebody's credits restored and getting the stuff off, there's still another step to it. You have to show them how to build it, how to be strategically applying for things at the time they need to apply and who they need to apply to. The majority of people will tell somebody, yeah, go apply for this card, get this card and pay it off every month, get this card and pay it off, because that's the universal thing we've been told. That is the absolute wrong way to build credit. And you just have to know how to build these things, and what creditor looks for what, and what underwriter will look for in order for you to get a line of credit. So because of my background being a finance director at a dealership.
Working with a friend of mine, and how about this? How are you able to do it so fast, man? I mean, that's a trade secret. You don't have to answer that.
Oh no, it's not trade secrets. Absolutely not. Everything I do is by fax. I don't mail anything. I don't mail it. The mailing takes a while. If you do it by fax, it goes to a different department. The computer reads it. The computer is going to read literally law. They're going to know the law. They're gonna try to ship it. If they smooth it off somewhere. E-Oscar is what the bureaus use. E-Oscar is a computer.
So is that like an AI? I know JP has been dabbling with the AI. Is that computer, and it's been
to an extent
for a while?
To an extent. If you're gonna write the letters, I'm gonna give you a free hint. If you write the letters, use green ink, green or blue ink when you're handwriting your letters, and misspell a word or two, because it throws the E-Oscar off. If you're gonna do it that way,
you want a
it's gonna
human
take
being
longer
to read that letter.
Because computer will read it.
I'm saying you want a human being to read it, right?
Well, no. That's the thing. That's why I do it electronically, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to go both ways. Either way, when I do it electronically, because of the ink I use in the words, I'm going to get a better opportunity to get things restored. If they don't follow the law like they're supposed to, then I have a method of that too, to be able to sue them and create and be able to get damages from that. Most of the time when they read the letter and they know that I know what I'm talking about, they follow suit. I have an 89.9% success rate.
Wow. That is great. Hi, everyone. I actually talked to Hollywood Hop about my views on credit. How emotional are people about credit? How good? Or should they be?
Extremely emotional. It's a very traumatizing conversation. It could cause friends to break up, marriages to break up, or people to have a misconception of you in whole because they've been deprived so much. It's a trauma thing.
Hey, I found myself being a little gun guy because my credit score is up there right now. I'm in the high 700s, approaching 8, and they've moved the top credit. It used to be 800. It's now 850, right?
850 to 900, sir. And they changed the FICO system. During COVID, they changed the FICO system 4 times.
Well, is that good for us or bad? It's
bad if you don't understand why they're doing it. Okay, so you know how a teacher would grade on a curve?
Mm-hmm.
That's how the FICO system was working. So when COVID happened and people started not paying their bills and these homeowners started losing money from these renters, they're like, oh no, we got to build America back. And who better to build America back? Rebuild America on the backs of the people. They've been doing it for years anyway, the disenfranchising the colored people. So what they did was, if you have a lot of medical bills or if you're using a lot of credit card debt, a lot of credit cards to finance your life, they changed the FICO system where they'll score you lower, even if you're paying it on time.
Really?
Yeah. So now, whereas
so a guy like me will flourish in that because I'm still mostly a cash and carry guy.
Well, even if you cash and carry or credit, you're gonna have to kiss the ring you're gonna have to kiss the credit ring.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened to me, like when I'm 30 years old and started to embark on my credit journey, my problem was I had no credit. I wasn't on payroll, so it was a detriment to me, and so I began to kind of build my credit. And shouts out to Jeff Brown, Jeff TV. He says I started credit conversation with all my children before they could balance a bike. Is that something that a conversation you have with your kids, Cole?
Absolutely. You got to talk money, or not, they're not gonna ever know it.
Exactly.
You got to talk money. But also, I think that sometime in our community, we're not honest with our children based on our financial stability sometimes, because we don't want them to feel the pinch of our problems, but unfortunately they do, right? Because if you try your best to shield them from that, you end up putting yourself in a worse situation. Hence, parents out here with bad credit get their tax refund, ball out for their kids so their kids don't have to feel less than. Now that money that they could have used to invest or improve their situation now on the feet of their kids. So there's a things like that you have to have that conversation.
It's so diabolical.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's so diabolical.
I was going to bring JP. We live in the stand-up comedy world and a sure world from time to time. Like, what do you do to kind of keep yourself going, man, as an entrepreneur and as a businessman?
I'm fortunate enough to have a partner. So, like my wife, we sit down and we discuss like where the direction is.
Nice. So y'all running your family like a business?
No, well, not really the family. Like she and I know I'm bad when it comes to money management. She's way better than I. So
what does that mean? You're bad? Is that you're spending?
I'm cash and carry type dude, and I'm the type of dude. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck them creditors. When I die, you deal with it, nigga. But my wife,
that's terrible.
But my wife, I've acquired great things, but my wife is like, no, that's not how it gets done. So I sit and I learn through her. But right now, while the girls are in college, what we've decided to do is bear the brunt of like all of their big bills. Like they got scholarships, but we bear the brunt of their big bills. So we've decided that in the next 4 years, we're going to patch up our work, patch up our credit work, and then when the girls are finished with their first 4 years of college, then we'll start to look forward to utilizing more often. Because right now, college is taken from us like we whores in the street.
Well, let me say this real quick. So you guys are paying for your girls' college out of your pocket, correct?
Well, not all, but we
but most of it, right? So this is how credit can help you. Let's say, for instance, we got you restored credit-wise, and the money that you're sending to your daughters for school, you put it on, let's say, an Amex Platinum. Just hear me out. Mm-hmm. And then you turn around and take that cash and pay that Amex Platinum right off. Not only are you building your credit, you're getting points for the money you've already spent. And then at the end of it, because of the average college education is $55,000. So let's say you put $100,000 to $200,000 on an Amex Platinum. Now you've gotten yourself to a better credit footing. You've been able to boost yourself to be a part of the American Express Bank, which is another entity of them. And also you have these points that if the girls need books or something, you can turn those into gift cards for the girls to get books. So literally they're paying for your girls' education.
Okay. Here's a question that I got.
You know what? Great tidbit, Hopgood. Now you got to really pay attention to these programs with points and stuff, because the program will go away and those points will go away right with them. So you got to use those points.
Amex has been doing the point system since 1984. I've been a member since 2002, and I've let points sit like hell. I went to Essence this weekend, round trip airfare, first class, 2-room suite, all accommodations, and I paid $10.
Nice.
You paid $10.
I paid $10, Rodney Perry.
Yeah, I would travel. I'm
traveling with you. Shoot.
Listen, I would travel to Essence for that.
Jeff has a question. You should pay all your bills with credit cards, being off before the due date and under a 25% ratio. Is that true?
It's actually 19%, Jeff. Great question. It's 19% now because they've moved the football again, like on the Charlie Brown cartoon. But the only way I would pay my bills with credit cards is the one with the benefits, like American Express, like Barclays, Chase.
Hey, what DJ Labrina said? Not everybody can get an MX. Is that true? I got a platinum MX.
Shout out to DJ. Yes, if someone comes to me and they get restored, if they've been paying the rent on time and they've got a good car loan and even a BS credit card, I can get you an Amex. I can coach you into getting to an Amex. I got a long list of people that I've helped, but you have to have the discipline and the mindset to make it work for you and your family.
Is the tax code changing every job good?
It's not so much as the tax code. It's just so much as they know that we're at a disadvantage in this financial arena, and they know that they'll take a Rodney Perry or DJ Abelina or you and I. They'll take 2 or 3 of us knowing it and telling a few, but they know that we don't stick together. They play it to our advantage, to our disadvantage, and they literally
tune in. My buddy Barry Brewer, appreciate you, bro, for popping in. He's been on America's Got Talent recently and killed it. Well done. Hey, it's about time for us to sign, man. That's been great all morning. Cole Parker, how do we stay in touch?
Everything is simple. Everything at Cole D. Parker. Also, I got a podcast, Practical Smokers, Cigar Lifestyle Culture, funny shit and current events.
Like that.
I love it, man. Fun getting events. Hey, Cole, you're familiar with the whole AI world, and you know, you was one of the first people to tell me about GTP. What's up, Sid? JP is also a AI expert. You know, I realized I was using AI, wasn't even trying to. I had this app that does my captions on my videos, and this thing, it does a lot without even telling it to. Like, I just run the video through, and it's accurate up to 90-some%. How are you using AI, man, in your business?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to Cole.
My bad, brother. I thought you were talking to JP too. So I use it for a lot of marketing strategies. So like I even write mini scripts for like little things I want to film, training tools, you name it. I mean, you know, as I told you, I really believe in it. You know, I'm also thinking about doing some type of white labeling with AI, maybe some type of response system where people call in. You can even do like a suicide hotline based on AI nowadays. So, you know, I'm curious to see where it's going to go. I'm open to it.
Wow, JP, I know you're open to it, man. You think it's the future. Talk to me about AI, man, and how it's gonna look going forward.
I actually now coach. I've coached over 10 people and introducing them to AI. AI is the new tomorrow, the new today. Even if you don't like the language, learn to speak it, because your emotions may get tied up in whether or not, we should or we shouldn't, but it's here. So if you don't speak it, if you don't understand it, it's going to overtake you. Is it going to take people's jobs? Wow. Unfortunately, the casualties of it's going to take people's jobs.
Jobs already gone.
Right.
Yep.
Gone already. And people don't understand that AI has been a part of so much of your life, from Google to all the search engines you go to when they fix your words, what do they call that? Word corrections and all that kind of stuff. AI has been a part of you. Now what they finally done is showing you how they doing it. So learn to speak that language. There's nothing that this AI can't do. Nothing. So ride the wave. Grab hold of it. Learn it.
Hey, do we have some word as comedians? Can AI duplicate the way I create a joke?
All right, so here we go. And Cole, tell me when I'm wrong. What people don't understand is that AI isn't something that just throws out anything that it wants to throw out. You have to feed it. Here go another great Schoolhouse Rock. Go watch Unpack My Adjectives and learn how to speak to AI. So they have these things called prompts. Prompts can always be revised and all that kind of stuff. So the better the prompt, the better the output. So what I put in my AI,
the better the info you put in, the better the thing is that comes out.
Right. So yeah, right. Pause. But listen, what I put into my AI was premise, setup, punchline. Then I gave it one of my jokes. I went from video to speech text. So I went and cut one of my videos. It took all the text, the transcript. I put my transcript into the AI and using the formula, premise, setup, punchline, analyze my joke. That mother sucker broke my joke down. What was the high point? What was the turn? What was this? What was that? What was that? I said, is there anything that I'm missing that I can? And it said, well, we suggest that you could put this and this and this. Now, don't take it for what it is. You take it just as if you went to a bunch of writers. You take it and you revise it. Well, it works better. Yeah. Right. And that's how it can work. But comics, and even Jeff, me and Jeff just had this talk yesterday. Comics are having great pushback because they say we are missing the human element. Well, guess what, bro? I didn't start this, and I'm not going to miss out on it. Am I telling any lie, Jeff?
I agree 100%.
And Jeff, how you feel is how you feel, because I don't think you ate my ass up. Pause. I think you just express your feelings. Jeff
right.
AP, so I feel that this is
Wait. First of all, pause. Just ATP's ass alive.
Right. Pause.
Okay.
Pause that. JP, how I feel is that that the troubles bullshit. Because it's still
he said gobbledy.
Yeah, that's it. After a while, when Jeff started talking, I started hearing, I don't listen to that crap.
Hey, Jeff wants to get in here and chat with you guys, but I'm about to stop the show. Hey, guys, it's been a great conversation. Thank you to Michelle C. Thank you to Hollywood Hopgood that came through. And thank you to JP Justice and my friend Cole Parker. How do we get in touch, JP?
Any social media platform, you can go to JP Justice Lives. JP Justice Live on any platform. If you have any questions about AI, man.
JP Justice Laughs.
Yeah, JP Justice Laughs. What did I say?
Live.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. JP Justice Laughs. If you have any questions about anything on AI, I'll gladly, walk you through it and teach you how it needs to be done. Like Cole said, marketing. As we were talking, I'm sitting here saying, Cole said something that was great. What did you say, Cole? Rubber meets the road. So in my marketing, I put in just now, I just tweaked. I said, if rubber meets the road with guerrilla marketing, blah, 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 and it just spit out a whole bunch of stuff to me. It's incredible.
You got to know what to ask and ask. You can even, AI said, if you can even ask it to respond a specific way.
Mm-hmm.
Respond as a whatever, respond as a lawyer, respond as a credit counselor, respond as a comedian. You can do that, and it would definitely give that back to you that way.
Wow. Again, those are the prompts that JP talked about. Hopgood, how do we stay in touch?
Hollywood Hop_6 on Instagram, Charles L. Hopgood on Facebook.
Hey, he was out there in the streets for us, man. Thank you for sharing. Michelle C. How do we stay in touch?
You can stay in touch with me at the only Michelle C on Instagram. Also, Candy Kisses TV. And if you're in the Atlanta area, July 15th, we got the comedy versus at Uptown Comedy Corner. Please get your tickets. It's in my bio under Candy Kisses TV.
Damn.
Come on, love that. Jeff Brown is joining. Jeff Brown, it is
Wow.
absolutely over. We stay in touch.
Wow. Well, first, it's absolutely over. I'm gonna say this lightning fast. Rodney Perry, I have in our almost 3 decades of friendship, I have never had many bones to pick with you. Very small ones. You should do big legs more often. You should do
this is like fishbone pick.
You, dude, you gonna close the show without me, the wordsmith you know me to be, being able to defend myself against this ham-headed nigga here.
Not ham.
His hand look like a Christmas ham with 2 eyes on it. Y'all gonna and end the show with his side and a foul interpretation of that's a suck interpretation of my voice. I don't like him or respect him. I don't like him or respect him very much anymore. But Corey Holcomb has a dead-on impression of me, and I got a dead-on impression of his loud ass. Anyway, my point is this:
All this violence.
This thing about AI, I'm gonna go ahead. I love you and respect the intelligence of everyone here, but I'm gonna go with a person who's a little smarter than us, Elon Musk, who is telling you that this is going to go wrong. You've all heard the story. Have you heard the story about AI writing its own code that the smartest people in the world don't understand, so they shut it down? Have you heard the story about AI trying to hack NORAD? You ever heard that? Don't bother you. The Terminator. Yeah, here's
Yeah, I was thinking about that shit.
Okay, yeah, of course you were, but you are also going, hey, this shit's great. Yeah,
I
and
don't
you
use
know what?
checkout, so I'm a dinosaur.
Okay, well,
I didn't
here
say
it is.
nothing.
Here
I
it
didn't
is,
say
Rodney.
nothing.
Here it is.
So.
I'll say this and I'll shut up.
Then you're playing Jeff Brown.
Black people are always the first in line for the candy and the last in line for the dentist. Always, with every fucking thing.
Wow.
And this is existential.
Like
this is existential. Oh, bro, I'm full of this shit. This is existential now.
So you saying JP has rotten teeth?
No, I'm saying that all of you are going to regret the decision to inform your clone. That's all you're doing. You are informing the you. You are letting this microorganism software know when you ask a question, you're going to ask a question exactly on the level that you frustrate. So this thing knows that you have a problem with dictation. You have a problem with diction. You have a problem with problem solving. You have a problem with your own personal calculus right here. I know exactly how smart you are. So if you cross the wrong person, all they have to do, they have your DNA, right? All you 23andMe niggas, all they have to do is put you together, inform you. Well, they don't have to inform you. You're informing your own clone. And one day somebody will knock on the door and cut your fucking throat. And you know who it'll be? You. But no, now everybody heard this. It makes sense to everybody. But guess what? What y'all do is what a woman will do to a woman will destroy all your logic with 3 words. Yeah, but still. Baby, I don't think you should go over on that side of town because it's a zombie apocalypse. I know there's a sale on Birkin bags.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but still. And that's exactly what you're going to do with AI. I done just laid all this out for you. And, but still.
It's hard for me to take advice from a guy like he's taking a virtual CDL exam.
Right, and listen, bro.
I don't think you want to do that, sir. You better ask around.
Jeff,
get ugly
here's
for
the
you.
deal.
I love it.
Spot on. I don't like AI because I tried it one time trying to see, let me see something with credit. And it will try to take you in circles. It only goes to something that's going to be a detriment to you. I'm on your side. And you came in with the knife and the spirit. You stabbed me. And I'm
okay, my bad, Hop. My bad. My bad.
Before y'all start another conversation, the show is over. Thank you.
All right.
Jeff, thank you for the last minute time.
Besmirch my name, nigga.
We're not gonna do it. The great Jeff Brown.
How about that?
Hey, guys! Thank you, each and every one of you for coming on today.
Shout
My
out
name is
to
Rodney Perry.
Hamhead.
This is Rodney Perry Live. Let's go.